Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Live at the Primetime
right.
Radio studios in beautiful New Jersey. But,
Still Friday for me.
But it's Friday for Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal in his beautiful Beverly Hills mansion.
Yeah. It's my palatial estate, just like Bobby the Brain Heenan. Yes, exactly,
Yes.
Sam Wu.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is
But you were,
the damn it.
you were having.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Finish up.
This is the damn it unhappy Devils recap. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. And the Devils had a pretty good game.
They did?
Hung in there. Yeah, I thought they had a pretty good game. I mean, anytime Siegenthaler's scoring, it's a pretty good game. But, you know.
Let's talk about it, Sam Wu. Let's talk about it. Me and you. Okay, we're going to talk about it. And we're going to say hello to everyone who is joining us on the extra late night or perhaps an early morning on the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live. It's probably middle of the day if our boy Campbell's on there in New Zealand. It's probably Saturday night for him, actually, already over there in New Zealand. But, yeah, can't ring the hell's bells. Devils lose 8-5 to the Chicago Blackhawks of Chicago. It was a game that was very reminiscent of some earlier stretches in the season where the Devils did not play very well at all in the second period. They seemed to be very lackluster at times and without game plan, but they did score some goals. So let's talk about it right now on the old recap. Oh, I got to get back here to the actual recap. Let's see what happened here. It started off with Hagel. Oh, yeah, that's right. 2 hat tricks. 2 hatties for the Blackhawks. Hagel and Patty Kane. But Hagel started off with his 15th of the year. John Gillies was back in goal, by the way. And, that first goal, Ty Smith, another horrible giveaway. Much like we've seen many, many times this year. Don't know what gives, but I mean, yeah, maybe a rest. I don't know. Yeah, maybe a game off or something. I don't know what's happening there. But Ty Smith, horrible giveaway. Hagel gets his 15th right there, unassisted. I believe it kind of ricocheted off of Jack. It was like they were trying to do this in the zone. No.
Was it another turnover?
Yes. It was Ty Smith. Yeah. With just an ill-advised pass to Jack. He wasn't even look like he was looking for the pass. He thought Ty was getting, went right off his stick. Hagel, wide open, boom. Gillies. We love you, John. But there was a difference tonight. There was also a difference in the defensive play at times, too. But then Jack Hughes made amends about 2 minutes later at 9:41. He gets his 15th of the year. He says, "Oh, no, Jesper Bratt, you will not be the only one. You are not the Highlander on this team. I am Jack Hughes, Highlander, making it to 15 goals. Ryan Graves, old Gravy, gets his 17th assist right there. This one was nice. Gravy actually caused a nice turnover, takes Jack Hughes into the zone, gets it real close to the net, and was able to put a nice pretty play, little move, a little shake and bake on the goaltender, and shooting back to that far side over there, and snuck it on past for his 15th, tying up the game 1-1. And then right there, end of the period action. We know that a lot of times it hasn't gone the Devils' way, but recently, getting some puck luck. And we got a little puck luck once again with Jack Hughes going to the net, taking his shot, and kind of a nice little backhanded, really getting creative there. And it kind of popped up in the air and went and landed right, wouldn't you know it, on Yegor Sharangovich's stick. And whoop, did he whip that bad boy right in for his 12th. That's Jackie Boy's 20th assist, and Jonas Siegenthaler, who did have a strong game. That was his first of 2 points that he picked up on the night. But then the second period, we know about the woes in the past, and they came back to haunt us. What happened to our penalty kill? 3 power. I know Winston was not happy about it. All right.
Not happy.
Dad was upset. When Dad gets upset and he gets upset, and it's bad times. Bad times. The pillow, you didn't want to know what's going on with that pillow right now. But anyway, 3 power play goals in a row from the Blackhawks. The first from Patty Kane, the second from Patty Kane, and then, wouldn't you know it, Hagel again, and Patty Kane gets the assist on that, his 37th assist of the year. He's been around for a while now. Some may say he's overpriced, but hey, dude delivers. Patty Kane is still one of the best out there. But when it looked pretty dire right there, Devils are down 4-2, and you're wondering if they, oh boy, this is looking at one of those games where they look like they don't have a game plan, where they're kind of sleepwalking through. But then Jesper Bratt, our leader all year long, in a lot of tough situations, Jesper Bratt comes through with a nice kind of breakaway goal there and snaps it by, who was in? I can't even remember who was in goal for it. It wasn't Fleury. Who's the backup? Lankinen? Is that who it was?
Believe
I
so.
don't remember already. Right? Am I going
Yeah.
crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lankinen. Okay. All right. I'm like, am I going nuts over here? But Jesper Bratt comes through for his 17th goal of the year. Samu's best friend, Damon Severson, gets his 22nd assist in. Siegenthaler, once again, I didn't even realize that. Siegenthaler had a 3.9. Really strong game from him. So the Devils close out the period 4-3. You're thinking, hey, we've seen the comeback kids before. It's like, what Devils team is going to show up? I don't know. What?
Yeah.
From what stretch of the season, how are they going to play? Are the comeback kids going to come out, all of a sudden now in the third period? We're going to get some early season Pavel Zacha magic or something like that, or maybe another touchdown call from Andreas. Don't call me Andre Johnson Janssen. And it got exciting because you know what? Speaking of the puck luck, it happened again. Just about halfway through the third period, Jonas Siegenthaler gets rewarded for some hard work, just kind of throws the puck at the net, trying to keep it in the zone, and it ricochets off, and you're starting to think, hello, we are tied 4-4. Got a backup goaltender in there. Maybe the comeback kids are going to come out, but no, not so much. They let this one slip away to the Blackhawks. Wait, when did Kane? Oh, yeah, Kane got the empty netter at the end. So 5-4, 6-4. Devils did come back with Jesper Bratt there at the end at 15:45. Another sweet goal from him, his 18th. Nice to, that's basically what I'm looking at now is just the goal totals and the point totals for some of these guys. And Jesper Bratt is one guy that we should all have our eyes on to see where that total gets to. He might be someone. It just might be nice to have a 60-point player on the team. It'd just be nice. It would just be nice, one time again, just to get a 60-point player. But Jesper Bratt got his 18th. Damon Severson, 23rd assist. Jackie Hughes, his 21st assist. And at 6-5, he got just under 5 minutes to go. We know the Devils eventually pulled the net, and on a very bad turnover by Jack Hughes, Patty Kane just kind of picked the puck from him, and empty netter seals the deal. 7-5, and then they pull the goaltender again, and Hagel ends up putting one into the net. PK Subban trips him up, going into the empty net. A little skirmish, a little fisticuffs ensue after that, and then nothing too much to end the game in total. But that's 2 Hatties. Patty Kane, both empty netters there were Hatties for Patty Kane and Hagel. So kind of and actually Mikey McLeod got into a fight earlier in the game as well on a bad boarding call there. I mean, bad, like he kind of caught, I can't remember who it was, caught him on the chin. But shots on goal for the Devils. Let me get up to the top there. 15, 9, 12 for a total of 36. 8, 16 in the second. Where we heard that before. 3 power play goals right there. 13 in the third for a total of 37. Power plays. Devils were 0 for 2. Blackhawks were 3 for 4. Bad special teams tonight. We scored some goals. I think that could have been more Lankinen having a kind of, rough game over there. And, the Blackhawks aren't, they still got some top tier players though with Seth Jones and Patty Kane and everything. You never know. 15 block shots. That was nice. 26 hits. That was nice to see from the Devils, but 12 turnovers, including some really bad ones there. Ty Smith, and that one from Jack. You get your pocket picked by your idol. All you can do is hope that is a learning experience for yourself. At the end of the game when you're trying to make maybe too much happen, don't forget to keep it simple. Get that puck into the zone. I'm sure Sam Wu wants to talk about the turnovers of Jack Hughes. I don't want to talk about that, Jack. I just want you to know that I love you. My name is Scotty, not Sam Blitzer Wu. Okay, I just want you to know that. I just want to make sure we clarify and get that out there. But no, it was a rough game. It kind of was reminiscent of like 2 different stretches of this season, where Devils weren't playing too well. They scored some goals. They definitely did. Jesper Bratt looked really nice. The big point players, Jack Hughes, he giveth, but he taketh away there at the end. So we got to see. Still learning. Wasn't too happy with this game overall. Definitely not like they played against Pittsburgh. That's Pittsburgh that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see, that Pittsburgh game, Yeah, well, I don't know. But I want to hear what you guys think. Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live. Say hello. I know Sam Wu's got a lot to talk about as well. He was at the Elton John concert, and he still caught the Devils game as well. Sam Wu, the producer that never stops, he's rocking out to the Crocodile Rock, and then he's also watching hockey games at the same time. Unbelievable, Sam Wu.
The Devils are like the candle.
Something like that.
It was that kind of night, right?
Oh man, that's as bad as my Christopher Walken impersonation.
So here are my observations. All right.
Okay. Observate.
You ready?
Yeah.
You kind of expected this.
Okay.
Beating Pittsburgh 6-1.
Mm-hmm.
They go into Chicago with some swagger, some confidence.
Can you say Chicago? Can you call it Chicago?
No, I leave that up to Vinny Parisi of Game Day Live.
Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah.
Did they get? There was Chico. Did they get deep dish pizza?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Know,
we'll talk about it. I don't want to interrupt you. Okay. We'll talk. Yeah. Go ahead.
So the second period. Again, we've been over this. The team kind of, again, as soon as they almost like they get down on themselves a little too much, and then the quick strike in the third period. Was it the third period where they scored 2 goals in 40 seconds? And it's just like,
was that the second period that happened?
I think that was the third
power
period.
Plays. Was that the third?
I think it was the third period.
Carpenter and yes, you're right. At 14:04 and 14:45. Yep.
Yeah, it's like they get down on themselves. It's a tie game, I believe, at the time. Then they get down on themselves because now they're down by a goal, and then it's just like we see this all the time, and I'm starting to attribute to 2 things: youth and the team is soft, and if there's got to be, it's almost, we've seen this over and over and over again. And again, the Jack Hughes turnover, look, I think it was somewhat of an unlucky play. I don't like that particular play that they always do. They drop it back.
Drop pass.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I wish they'd stop it because it just doesn't look right. And you know what? Who picked his pocket? Patrick Kane. Veteran, an established NHL All-Star player versus the future. And it was a veteran move, and he scored the hat trick. So, again, I'm not going to, make fun of Jack Hughes because there's no reason for it. But these things, again, I think over time, hopefully it gets corrected. I think the youth movement, this team is too young, Scotty. There's no leader there to calm the players, on the bench. Like, it should be okay. Okay, we're down by a goal. Look what Jesper Bratt did. He did score that goal to just to go within one before they had to pull the goalies. So, again, it's annoying. It's the process. It's very frustrating. But, again, if the Devils had a number one goaltender, maybe a couple of those, a number one goaltender could have saved, that went past. I'm not going to fault Gillies, but,
maybe. I don't know. Like, the Devils just, I don't know. They just
the 5-hole was, the 5-hole was wide open, I believe on that Kane goal, so.
I just want to say, I just want to say real quick, we'll say hi to Nick Gallo. Joey Gallo? You kidding me? I thought you said Joey Callow. I'm Joey Gallo. Sam's just looking at me. Sam's the only person in the world who's never seen My Cousin Vinny.
I was just about to say, is that My Cousin Vinny?
Yes, it's My Cousin Vinny. He's saying Jack Hughes can easily put up 50+ if he keeps playing the way he is. I hope so. I'd like to see it. He put up a lot of points today.
Jack Hughes have a posse traction with his skates? Never mind. You've never seen that movie.
Ramona says trade Zaka tomorrow. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you can.
Hey, you know what? When Vancouver comes into town, Ramona, maybe.
Yep. Oh, we're going to talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a lot on the Sunday show.
Yeah.
Definitely. Some Vancouver, Besser. Oof. I'd love that. I'd love for that to happen. That'd be a nice switch. It would definitely help Vancouver out in the old salary cap department. And we can definitely take advantage of that. Yes, Wyatt. Bring Gearston back. Only dude willing to throw the hands and be rough. How many times last year did we say, like, why is Jesper Bratt mixing it up? Even tonight, at the end of the game, when PK got into the skirmish, well, why is Dawson Mercer in the middle of that as well, like jumping in there after he got clocked in the face or in the throat yesterday by Jeff Carter? Why is Dawson Mercer in the middle of that? There should be some other dudes that are stepping up in there. That's just my opinion on that. Mason Gearston would be one of those guys. And you know what? I know. Yeah, I think the team, we've said it before, plays a little bit more confident with a little bit more swagger when he's out there because they know he's got his back.
You know what? And I'm telling you, again, I just wish the Devils organization would cool it with the analytics and start. You know what? This could be a simple fix. I'd love for them to do this.
Oh, I think it could be a simple fix. I know what my fix. I think I know what my simple fix is, but we don't agree on the simple fix.
Well, no. Just I would like them to try this experiment. You got your top 6 forwards, right?
Sort of.
I'd
Not
start.
really.
I would bench. I would bench Janssen, Zaka.
He's Zaka's the only one
Oh,
right now in the
oh.
top 6. Okay. Who else?
And I don't know, but I would.
You gonna keep Sharon Govich on there? I mean, you got Brat, you got Nico, and you got Zaka. Then you got Mercer, Hughes, and Sharon Govich.
Keep it like that. Just
You
just
want
hear me
Zaka
out.
on that top line? You're gonna pee off
No.
Ramona. She's gonna.
No.
You better look out,
Wait.
buddy.
You're putting words into my mouth.
We're gonna have to trade
basically
Sam Wu, I
saying
think. We're gonna trade Sam Wu.
What I'm good, because I hate this team right now.
You wanted Joey Gallo? I'm Joey Gallo. I thought you said Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo's dead. Were you kidding me? No, not Joey Gallo. Are you kidding me?
What? Wasn't he an attorney for only a week in that movie or
Something like
something?
that,
yeah. Yeah. What kind of? You don't do murders?
I'm studying to pass the bar.
I do insurance. Like, no, he didn't do insurance fraud. With the ambulance
Personal
chasing
injury or something like that. Yeah, it's like personal injury. Oh man.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, you got me off track. Basically, bring back. I would like to see them put a goon line together. You know,
I don't know if you don't even need like a goon line, so to speak. I'd rather have Mason Gearson go out there and try to play like a good game like he does. I don't need him to go out there and goon it, that's not what I'm looking for.
That's not what I don't know. I can't. Basically, what I would like, because right now there is no line that serves as a stopper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like a stopper, like a defensive.
Mm-hmm.
When Holy played for the Devils, he was a fourth line, third line center, and then eventually he worked his way to the second line at one point, and then he went to the Rangers, and then destroyed his career. So what I'm saying is the Devils are soft. The Devils are soft.
Okay.
They need more beef.
Mm-hmm.
They need to, because you see how effective Bastion is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I think there's just...
Can you hear that in the background?
On there? Yeah.
Winston is rolling on his back now on the carpet. That's what he's doing.
Well, he's agreeing with me right now.
Sort of. I think so.
I just, you know what? Sharon Govich right now is on the bubble. He's on the bubble with me. Zaka, I want out. Janssen,
he's a bubble boy
right now. Yeah, bubble boy. There's certain guys. I gotta look at the lineup. Sorry, I'm just. It's late at night. I'm trying to figure this thing out. So, this is what I'm talking about. I kind of want to. I want to start benching players right now. I'm tired of some of this stuff. Like Zaka, benched. But you can't really do that at this point, because if you want to trade him, you don't want to.
Yeah, my number one would be Ty Smith right now. Like, I just feel like he's...
Well, yeah. Ty Smith on the block.
Something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but maybe he just needs to take a step back. Maybe just relax a little bit. Maybe watch a little. I don't know, but like...
Maybe he should just cook for Jack when he comes home.
Make some steaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there, but there's been some alarming, I feel like, play for a consistent amount of time now.
Tatar on the block. Looking through the list here. Obviously, Subban is on the block, but just for obvious reasons, not because of his play. Boquist on the block. Zaka on the block. Ty Smith on the block. Sharon Govich, he's on the bubble. VC on the block. Janssen on the block. I want to see. I want to see other players playing at this point
Mm.
in those three spots on that third line. I want to see. I want to see because it's amazing how when Geertsen is in the lineup for whatever reason, the Devils play better, and there's a reason for it. You know, it's more than just your fists, but it's the size. It's a deterrent. You know, you want to have some strength in your lineup, and I think a lot of these guys lately, because I post my links to my blog on my social media pages lately, some of these fans fire back, woo, you don't know what you're talking about, and they fire back stats, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what acronym is this? But his, whatever ratio, high, this, whatever, danger, whatever, is this. Our power play is not good, and it's like, the power play is
Listen,
at
our power play is
23%.
a lot better than what it used to be. Our power play has been
Oh, my
damn
gosh.
good. It's been damn good. You know how I know? Because we've been scoring on it all the time, and we're not bleeding shorthanded goals anymore. And any sort of that analytics is probably taking our atrocious goaltending into consideration as well, which should throw the numbers completely askew. With
maybe I
the
should
like
start my own
850 goal save
woo
percentage
numbers.
we have probably right now.
I should start my
May
own
not even
woo
be above
numbers.
800. Woo numbers.
Because woo numbers. For the
Listen,
analytics,
I thought
for the stats
just be
communities.
patient. Just be patient, Sammo. Just be patient.
No, I'm not. I'm not being impatient. All I'm saying is this team is so soft right now that they get they get down on themselves, and then by the time they figured it, they're down on themselves. Like boom, another goal. They're not focusing on the game. It's happened time and time again.
It's sleepwalking, and that's what they did. Like I said, they kind of played like two different bad stretches of Devils play so far this season. They kind of like took like a little bit of the early season bad and a little bit of the mid-season bad and made a nice little combo. It was like, oh, a nice best of episode. Like, did you miss these highlights from earlier in the season where we scored some goals, but we still blew the game? Like, here, let's relive that again. And that's what it was. It was like a flashback to, maybe like a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, whenever the hell it was when that was going on. But they gotta, I don't know, man. Like for me, like I know a lot of people, the debate is on. I think you've thrown your log on the fire there with Lindy Ruff. I think I've had enough. Like, I don't know. I know you think he deserves another shot, but it's just too inconsistent. And I know some people will say that's on the players. Some people will say it's on the players.
I think it's on upper management and Fitzgerald. Lindy doesn't have his horses yet.
He doesn't, but I don't know. Is this game plan actually going to work? I don't know if this game plan is actually going to work, even if you have the horses.
You know what? If
it worked when you had Dominic Hasek. Are we going to get Dominic Hasek? Like that's the kind of guy that can save these type of breakaways and like giveaways and amount of like turnovers that happen in this. Like
Ryan Miller as well. He had Ryan Miller.
Okay, you're gonna give me a Ryan Miller? I'll take a Ryan Miller as well. If you got one of those to like line it up, but that's what you friggin' need to like play in this type of system. And if we don't have that, we're gonna get smoked.
How can we get Jack Hughes to stop coughing up the puck in big minutes?
That I think he's got to go back and look exactly at this game and be like, wow, my idol, who I want to be like, just picked the puck from me, in the waning minutes of this game when my team was counting on me to come up with a big play. This guy just came in and he showed me up, and that's okay. It happens, and it happened by his idol. And I hope it's like one of those like learning experiences that Jack tells, 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road when he's giving his Hall of Fame speech and, he's Got 600, 700 goals to his name or something like that. Or at least 500. I'll say he's got to have over 500 goals. He's giving his Hall of Fame speech, and he talks about one day Patty Kane picked the puck for me and scored an empty net goal. And it's what turned me around. And that's what I hope it is. That's what I hope it is.
No, you know what I hope it is? I was hoping that he would say, I read this blog on the internet. I was called Mr. Turnover.
By this genius
and
guy.
That really upset me. Yeah. And that really upset me. And I turned around my game after realizing that, and I'm glad that he liked Lindy Ruff that so much because he helped me build my Hall of Fame career. Otherwise, he would have been fired if it wasn't for that blogger.
I think I'm in the new coach camp. No offense to Lindy or anything like that. I just don't know about the system.
I'm not yet. Well, that's all I'm saying is it doesn't, good or bad, keeping Lindy through 2023, it's not a bad thing because I'm still thinking 24-25 season. Muhammad Doolin is going to be in the mix. Chase Stillman, some of these first rounders. Alexander Holtz is still developing in the AHL. We haven't seen some of these guys. We need a top six forward that can score. I think Holtz is that guy. But you can't rely on him now, and you don't want to put too much pressure on him. Goaltending is the biggest issue.
There's a big hole there. There's a big hole.
But you can't rely on Nico Dawes or Schmid and expecting them to be a number one. They have potential.
They're all hype right now.
Don't get me wrong.
They got potential, but that's about it right now. They don't have any sort of results to back it up. They got a lot of hype, and a lot of our prospects have a lot of hype, but right now we don't have any results so far. So we got some hype. Should we sell some of that hype?
I'll tell you what, but when you look at Luke Hughes right now.
Well, I'm not selling Luke Hughes, obviously.
No. When you look at Luke Hughes and all that, when do you think Luke Hughes will be here? 2023 at the earliest.
Hughes coming for your job. Oh, Damon.
No, it's right now. It's Ty Smith.
Hughes. Oh, Ty Smith's got to worry about Riley Walsh taking his job. That's what he's got to worry about. He's got another problem. He's got Riley Walsh knocking on his door, ready to go.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm just, again, maybe I'm fooling myself, but I still think status quo, keep it the way it is.
All
except
right.
for I want to see benches.
We can debate.
I want
I think you make some good points.
At least.
We have seen Lindy do that in the past, obviously with Jesper Bratt, and it turned his game around.
Yeah. Maybe we should bench Janssen. Yeah, he hasn't been on the score sheet.
I see the hustle out of Janssen, but I just don't know how much people should really expect out of him. Like he seems like he's a bottom six forward. I mean, you're going to get a lot of hustle, but I don't know how much goal scoring you're really going to get out of him. I don't know if he's going to be that year in, year out, 20 goal scorer. I think it's more of maybe like a 10 to 15, not like that 20 to 25 that, I don't know, maybe that because he had that big year right when he was a rookie with Toronto, I believe. But I don't know. I think he hustles. I think he plays hard. I like when he mixes it up and stuff. Don't get me wrong there, but
takes his helmet off.
Yeah, I like it. I like him. He plays hard, but I don't think he's going to be a top 6. You know, I think like that third line is probably where you're going to find him. And I don't know. It's just not producing as much, I feel like, as we hoped for, obviously, when we got in the trade.
Yeah. Well,
but we'll
Scotty.
see. We'll see. I can't knock his hustle. That's one thing for sure. Don't get me wrong there.
Yeah.
Janssen is definitely out there hustling and trying to make things happen. So definitely give him credit for that.
And I say this because this is one of my favorite things on the podcast with Janssen. When we do the calls.
Everybody loves the football calls. Yeah.
But
well, Samuel, it was a tough loss tonight. What's that?
John Sumner, he says, Sam, you're 100% correct. The Devils are soft. He says that on the YouTube Live. We've got a lot of comments, and I want to thank all those folks tuning in, as this is a very late part of the night, for me at least. But
boo. Oh, poor Samuel. I had to go to the cool Elton John concert, and now I'm going to go be on my TV show here talking about the Devils.
That's the turnover. That's the turnover button.
That's the turnover. Okay. Very nice. We got to get like the Mario Brothers. You know, we got to get that one too. Well, I'm excited about this Sunday because we'll get a lot of hype about the trade deadline, which is coming up. When is the trade deadline? Is it the 3rd?
I forgot.
When is the old NHL trade deadline?
I'm Googling it right
now.
I thought it was late March.
Oh, it's late March. Never mind. I'm a dummy. It's March 21st. It's March the 21st. I'm sorry. We got 3 weeks away. But either way, Vancouver's coming to town. So maybe we'll be doing some, some backseat scouting over here, some passenger seat scouting or whatever they want to call it. And we're going to see what we think. Maybe some of these prospects that might or players that might line up with the Devils and the old Canucks. Ooh, Brock Besser. Playing with Nico Hischier. Yeah. Ooh, I like that idea a lot. I like it a lot. But I think we're going to be talking a lot about that on the big Sunday show. That'll be coming your way at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We got some Woo reports happening as well. Saturday, Sunday. We don't have any Devils games this weekend right now. And then, wait, we back on Monday?
Back on Monday.
Is that what it is?
Against Vancouver Canucks.
On Vancouver on Monday. All right. So that'll be that's a 7:30 start time. Okay, interesting. And then, yes. So we'll be talking a lot of that goodness. And then on Monday, of course, you got your Hockey on Tap. You got your Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi. Oh, I forgot to ask you. So how was Chico on Game Day Live with Vinny?
He wasn't on Game Day Live. We had a little scheduling conflict, so we actually did Game Day Live earlier in the day.
Oh, okay.
Very unusual, but we still did it though. We still did it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I was rooting for Vinny there because he predicted a 7-5 victory for the Devils, and when I was like, whoa.
Close.
You
just
had the right idea.
Yeah,
the right idea, So,
well, we'll be back on Sunday night. Sam will be here Saturday and Sunday doing some Woo reports to keep you up on date in case anything does go down. And then, like we said, big show Sunday night. Let's get some trade ideas, everyone out there. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live. Let's see your best trade ideas. Let's see what you got. I know some of the ones that are going to be on the block. So hit us up. Thanks for all the likes and the subscribes. and all the joins and all the follows. We really do appreciate it. Devils After Dark. Sam Woo.
Until next time, let's go Devils.